Ladies, gentlemen, welcome back. And we are back with the new Crescent monks. Just been released. Probably done 7 hours of sieges with them. And I'm glad to come to you and tell you that they are distinctively average. No joke. They have their good points, but you definitely suffer in other points. It's just with the current meta being stalwarts and what I call marmalades, but the Roman unit. You know, you've seen them, the shield bashers. It's very hard for these guys to stay alive. So, yeah, we'll get into the veterancy and yeah, take a look through. Okay, so here are my big boys. They are, well, I've pretty much on to town with their doctrines. So we're starting off with a defense doctrine, 400 health, 105 piercing defense. Nice, you're going to want as much health as possible. Next, we got a unit, 100 damaged points to damage to units. God, I can't get my words out. And increases all types of damage by 60. Then we got the same, but a hero one, 115 to heroes, and then increases all armor penetration by 110. Obviously, the monks' deadly ellipse heals. I haven't worked out how much this actually heals for. I don't think it's much, so you know, I don't feel like you need to be too worried about getting this straight away, but I guess it helps. And then a speed doctrine because I need them to be with me on time. So yeah, that's the doctrines. In terms of resupply, we're looking at 4,000 per thing, so very cheap at the moment. And veterancy line. Veterancy, I've gone very weird. Okay, so hear me out here, because this is my theory crafting, and it seems to have worked well for me, or well-ish, as well as these monks can do. So a lot of people would expect to go, obviously, down the top line to the heal, to Enlightened. The problem you're going to have with this is that, let's say 8 of your units is running away, and one of them gets caught by a hero, and then gets brought to 25% health. It will set off this, and then you got a 100-second cooldown until it happens again. It's great if they all drop low at the same time, but it doesn't always happen like that, and you get one drop slow and the effect goes off, and that's it. This ability's wasted. And to get to this ability, you know, these are good. These are all good here. Extra damage on ellipse, great. Some health, great. But this piercing defense, right? On these, that's 9 piercing defense extra. It's not worth it at all. On each point, obviously. A bit of speed, not really worth it. And a bit of slashing damage, it's not a huge amount. So these points felt very wasted to me. So this, I went to the health here, just because I wanted them to be as much health as possible, up to sort of berserker levels. And then I went bottom line, some extra slashing damage. Crescent Moon, 30% more damage on that. Crescent Moon, less cooldown. And this is the big one that I was going for, the blocking. So when they're doing their ellipse, they have blocking, so another 300 blocking is going to help quite nicely. And then obviously Crescent Moon reduces enemy defense by 10%. So that's kind of what I theory craft with this, and it seems to work well. There's an argument for going to that, but personally I think the extra health is nicer to bring them up. But yeah, let me know in the comments how you've been running them, and if this sort of works for you, or if you've gone down this and that's what you like. Personally, I think this is my favourite so far. So yeah. Okay. So the way you want to play these guys is, originally I thought you would just leave ellipse on, but actually what you want to do is do ellipse until it's got about a second of cooldown left, a second left on it, and then click Crescent Moon, let that do its thing, then back to ellipse, and it should look something like this.
Slaughter them. Stinker, meet your death.
So you can see we're going ticking down the cooldown and hit Crescent Moon. 1, 2, 1, 2. Back to ellipse. Spin back up again. And wait for the cooldown. And boom. 1. And then stick ellipse back on. And so on and so forward. Too early. It's a premature sprint. Premature spinolation. Oh! Yes, my boys. Spin again. And again.
Oh, behind us.
Said.
Spin again.
That's good.
Behind you.
Gregory. Said.
Oh, I'm gonna get wedged
Hit
again.
why, but I saw today a lot matches where PPLS pick brave percents to push happy smiley.
Get out.
No, you don't. We're blending, and he's knocked my entire group down. And we're blending. And we've settled the score. And we're blending.
Oh, pikeman. Perfect. Cool by there. That's a really bad call.
Oh, we're doing work, boys. We're doing work. We're spinning to winning.
Petrov 47. Said. LUL.
Oh, we've lost one. Here we go. Sun's coming up. We've got Suns. Blend. And destroy.
I don't. Said. When there is paladins and stalwarts in their face, it's another story. I don't. Said. Ram your monks in there.
I don't know if my monks are going to be
Drop
rammed
07.
very well in there.
Said. They're not in their face. They are 20 feet out, which is plenty. I don't. Said. They were, past tense. Petrov 47. Said. I don't. Said. That's a gong. Oh my Josh 117. Said. Shovel.
Spin! Spin, boys, spin! Spin! Oh! Get stuck in my blender! Yes! My blender wins!
Said. DB does way more burst. Black
I'm trying to get them to spin.
Said. Our new unit.
Yes. Not great against pikes. I feel like the marmalades and stalwarts are just too frickin' strong. I'm trying to be careful, boys. Go, 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 go. Get in there, boys.
I don't.
Helicopter! Do it.
Where is your team WT?
I don't know. Whenever monks revolt.
Chess_Knight 5030. CB trying not to make a new unit have ridiculous CC challenge.
Go, go, go.
Impossible.
You're up for me. You're up.
I don't. Said. Play more beasts. Chess_Knight.
Drill. Drill. Do it. Drill. On point. Get on point. Get on point. Drill.
Hopstare of Slanesh. Said. Let's go.
We're doing it, boys. We're doing it. Yes, we're doing it. Okay, moving back. Moving back. Moving back. Don't stay in too long. We're doing it. It's happening. It's happening. Okay, we're going in behind. What we're going to do, we're going to pull them round.
Hopstare of Slanesh. Said. Helicopter, helicopter. Zobo for show. Said. Going in from behind SUS. Chess_Knight 5030. Said. What do you think of 2 then 1?
Okay, popping them in. Spin. Now let them just spin. And then give them a little hit. And spin. Okay, they're in my blender. They're in my blender. They're in my blender. They're in the blender. They're in the blender, boys. Putting the blender back on. I think that's the way you stay alive. You put them in your blender. Okay, okay. Time to spin, boys. Time to spin. Yeah, spin. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it to the limit. Oh, yes, I see Star Wars. I still... Oh, look at these. Look at these memes. Is there a guy on those? Okay, 53. I feel like that's respectable. So that's it. I'm sorry the games were so bad. That was 7 hours worth of me trying to get a good game. About the best I got was 52 kills with them in those last clips. Yeah, they're going to need a buff. I think the problem is the current meta. With how many shields there are, they just don't land that well. They're normally dead before you can do anything, or it's pretty rough. I think what we'll find is they get buffed, like not too long time, to be honest. But they are fun, and I do enjoy them, and I will be playing them more, but equally as frustrating. So I hope this has helped in some way, and I hope it's been interesting to see the realities in a real siege instead of in like a training. So yeah, that's it. Thanks guys, and I will see you in the next one.